Thanks for getting up early. Welcome to LoveBabz, Love Talk on Babz Rolls Ivy. Hey, it's so nice to see you, Rebecca. Hey, Gracie, it's so good to see you. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Y'all are up early. Thank y'all.
Oh, this is the way to start the day.
All right, Elf Shakespeare. This is a new season.
Elf Shakespeare.
Much ado about nothing. Tell me about it, because I'm looking at I'm looking at all the materials, and I know the story. You know, it's soldiers returning from war. I think it's Hero. What is it? Hero, and Claudio. Is that still the same names, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna get married or something. Let's see. I got my little notes here. Don John, the bitter villain, tricks Claudio into thinking Hero is unfaithful. Claudio rejects Hero publicly at the wedding, and a bumbling night ensues to uncover Don John's plot, and the truth comes out. And this is a comedy. Did I hit it right? Did I kind of
You
get it?
did. You did.
All right. So
Um,
come on, give us the scoop. What year is this set in? Because I see the pictures.
yeah. Well, the pictures we wanted to give people the sense of community, this sense of joy, right? I think we all need some joy these days. And
Oh my
so
God.
the boys are coming home from war. The war is over. And we're in 1940s. We've got there's
Oh.
swing dancing, it's all it's all the joy and the of everybody having survived and coming back, and let's have a party.
Mm.
So we're in it is still, obviously, it is in a made up world that is in Italy, but the feeling of it, what people are going to feel, is that American, don't sit under the apple tree, fun, uh, the kiss in Times Square, all of those V-Day sense of joy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, Gracie. What say you?
Um, I'm very excited about this show. I think I saw you not that long ago, and I was just telling you how special I thought this cast was, and this whole play. Yes, it is a comedy. With all of that, it is a comedy because I mean, life is messy and chaotic, as we all know. I had this thought. Much Ado About Nothing is the first Shakespeare play that I ever did in
Oh,
college. I did it in college,
okay.
yeah. Um, and I played Beatrice. And for me, it was, and I didn't realize it until I started doing this play again. It, it was the first time that I actually heard, my ear heard Black people.
Mm.
Like I like in my ears and my mind, I was like, oh, Beatrice 100% is a Black woman. In my brain, I was like the way that she carried herself, the way that she talks. I was like, I completely understand this woman. And it was my first time that I really did see myself um represented in Shakespeare.
Hmm. So
Uh,
now I like that because the casting is such that you have all kinds of folks of color in this cast. So I get that. So Rebecca, tell me, because you are the artistic director, and we talk about this every time you come on, but I love hearing it. So when you think about a Shakespearean play, how do you decide what time zone you're gonna put it in? Like, cause you get some you get some carte blanche with that. And so this is a war story, coming home from war. You could have picked any war, but you set it in a very particular era. What was the thinking?
Well, there's a couple things there. It's about the feeling of the play. It's about what is the story you want to tell. Because you're right, you can set it up. It could have been, there are times we set things in what we call Nunu land, right? That it's a vague classical period, or it's pirates, or and I think what it is what themes do we want to highlight, or what feeling do we want to give, or what is the theater is an art form of symbols, right? So what are the symbols that are going to go to the audience's heart and gut and ignite their imagination that help us tell the story? So in this case, there is a war. Now we've bent it, right? Because the beginning of this play, they say none. How many have died in this action? And they say none, right? Or none of any note. It's actually quite classist. But and then and then and then we go have a party, and it's about the traitorous, in our case, sister Donna John,
Oh,
who is raised up.
there's the
But
switch.
but we knew that we made the villain a girl. And Grace Wisink, who is playing Donna Joan, she's fabulous. She is just an amazing actress. But what we wanted was this sense of relief, this sense of community, this sense of joy, just all the things I said. But we also like the fact, there's a fun thing about this play. They call it Much Ado About Nothing, but some people say that it's Much Ado About Noting. If you look at it, and everybody overhears. Gracie overhears things in the play. Everybody overhears things and gets it wrong. And so there's this idea from this time period that's loose lips sink ships. So that sense that everybody is whispering behind and around, and you kind of can't trust what you hear. That all fit with the story. So we just look at what are the stories that we want to tell. There was a time I directed it in 2006, and I really was interested in the difference between women and men, right? And I really highlighted, because there's very much the women in the story and the men in the story. And so I set it in a Regency period where the girls are all like little dolls and the
Oh,
men are all super strong. And so that was highlighting that. So yeah, it's a that is the art form. And Ben Kearns, who is our director this year, and he's just amazing. He's wonderful. People remember, I've seen him on stage with us a lot, but he's also a really great director. He came to me with that idea and said, "What if we do this?" I thought, "Oh, that's great," and that's his art form, is figuring out how we tell the story.
I love it. So Gracie, what are you doing
So
in
it's
this
fun.
production?
So I play Hero's father's brother comes into
Oh,
town. That's me. Coming into town to and I also play one of the constabulary. I play the sexton in the play too. So it's fun to go back and forth between two different characters, and costume changes and what have you. But one of the things that I enjoy the most about my character is, honestly, my costume. I think it's that way for a lot of actors. Like, you're working and you've got the lines, and you're building the relationship with your partners on stage and what have you. And then they give you some rehearsal shoes, and all of a sudden you're walking differently, and you're like, I kind of feel like them, and then as soon as they give you those clothes to put on, it's literally, it's such a transformation for me. Like, I now have, like, embodied this character. And like, not for nothing, but my costume is very, very sharp, very sharp. Antonio is a sharp, sharp dresser. Um, and so, I mean, Rebecca was bringing up Ben, who's directing it. Ben is probably one of the most talented people I have ever met. Um, I have such reverence for him, and the level of talent that he has is absolutely insane. And he created a rehearsal space that was so what's the word I'm looking for? So welcoming, and so welcoming for everyone right from the very beginning, to the point that I can say this not just about me, because I've had conversations with other castmates, just feeling like I can come in here, I can work. It's a safe space. And there's just there's the thing that we always want to do, which is taking care of each other on stage. And the way that happened, was just so organic. And my favorite part of rehearsals were, at the end of the rehearsal, we get together and we, reinforce something that happened, throughout the rehearsal period, that you want to highlight somebody, something, um, and just leaving with this sense of accomplishment, and actually seeing each other,
Mm-hmm.
um, and this community and this family that we've created, that we now are ready to share with you guys. It's This cast is special, and it is just beautiful to watch. I mean, you have people, including myself, literally going to rehearsal early just so I can watch my castmates do their thing.
Rebecca, that's got to make you feel good. That's got to make you feel good as artistic director, to have somebody like Gracie of her caliber, who has been in and around this theater company for a very long time, to sort of sing the praises and still wants to be a part of this production.
I I feel like we've been working toward creating a culture of thrived in some ways this year. It's been something we've really wanted to do, and have been working towards, and adding, taking care of people is really important to us, and making sure that people, our job, if we look at it, we are a theater that is for the community. We are free. We welcome everyone. We want to tell stories that serve everyone. We want everyone to feel welcome in the audience. And the thing is that only happens if it happens on stage. That if people see themselves on stage, if the stories are told in a way that tell people's story on stage, and if the artists on stage lift it up and feel empowered and feel heard and feel like a community. So, and Ben and I talked about that. How do we do that? What it looks like, what it feels like. And he's brilliant, and he's done a really wonderful job of creating a world where people want to play, and that joy that we want people to feel in the audience is felt in the room. And that, I think, is the core of at least what I've been wanting to create with the company.
So tonight is opening night. You run from August 20th through September 2nd. Oh, it's opening night. Are you all ready? Now, I know some rain is coming through. Do you
Yes,
have a contingency plan for rain?
yes, we have contingency plans on point, which we put on whatever shoes people feel comfortable in, because women are in heels in this show, and just walk slowly. There's a point where we hold if it's really coming down for a moment. There is a point where, unfortunately, we would have to make a call, but we don't make that call until at least 7 o'clock,
Mm-hmm.
because the rain often passes through. So we
Hmm.
have with radar, we're up to the minute, up to the second, seeing where things are. And the nice thing is because we go all the way through Labor Day, um, if unfortunately we don't aren't able to do it today, although I'm looking, it keeps changing today. Right now, right, I literally looked at it right before we came on, and now it's saying 20% chance. So,
Okay.
you know, in an hour, maybe it'll say something different. Who knows? People should look at the website and our social medias, and we'll let everyone know if God forbid we can't perform, but we perform often in light mist. You know, it's our audiences are stalwart, but we want, of course, everybody to be safe.
I
So that is
understand.
our first and foremost concern. But so cross our fingers that that tonight it all works out.
I know I had a conversation with somebody the other day. They were like, I said, yeah, Shakespeare is coming up. You know, it's time for Shakespeare in the Park. And so we were looking at the dates, and I don't know why we thought, man, that's a long time. Because we're not used to productions giving us that much time to see it. Do you know what I mean? So we were like, wow, that's pretty good. It's not a whole lot of time, but that y'all do it like every
It's
night
not, it's
until,
17 performances.
yes. But that's really cool. That is so
But it does, and
amazing.
we want people, you know, that's one of the things that's nice is to give it a little bit of a chance. What's funny this year is the calendar, right? We had because we're the same 3 weeks every year, and it's a testament to the fact that how much of a tradition we've become. The thing is, we always close on Labor Day. Labor Day's late this year, right? It's not till
Oh,
September 6th. So this week, while we're still rehearsing, people have been coming to the park saying, oh, you know, and they just know this is the week I come to the park. And they, you know, we didn't actually start for another week. So it's been great. We've had lovely test audiences coming in and seeing what we're doing and
that's
getting a
pretty.
good report back.
But that's gotta feel good that people are like anticipating seeing y'all and to see this. I mean, it's always on my calendar every year. I always know summer Shakespeare in the Park, Elm Shakespeare at Egerton Park. You know, that is just the annual thing that you do. You bring a picnic, you bring your bug spray, you bring comfortable
I,
chairs, and you enjoy the offering of Shakespeare by some great
yeah.
actors. So, all
And I
right.
don't think there's anything better in the park.
Yeah,
Gracie,
I
what
mean,
were you
I
going to
will
say?
say that the young people in the show especially are just so incredibly talented. And I was telling one of them the other day that I felt so honored to be able to be watching them on the precipice of their career.
Hmm.
And just knowing that they're going to absolutely explode. Um, it's just so and to see how humble they are and willing to continue to just work. Let's continue to do the work, you know, like not satisfied, like yes, we got this, but like we are going to continue to play, we're going to continue to tweak, we're going to continue to stay true to the story, you know, and you know, once again, highlight humanity.
I love it. I love it, and it's still free. So I want people to know
Always.
it's always free. And if you see it once,
Still
you can see
free?
it. You can see it all 17 times. Like they don't check you at the gate saying you already saw it. So you could go back, take your friends, see it again, see it again, see it again.
Yes, yes.
And it's one of the you
Yeah.
can't beat it. It's one of the best Shakespeare in the Park experiences anywhere that you'll find. So I can't wait to see it. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh,
I
thank you.
love
That's
all the
very
run
kind.
up to it. I've been watching all the run up to it and the cast and the pictures, and I thought, wow, this is very interesting. I can't wait to see what they do with this. So thank you, Rebecca Goodhart. Thank you, Gracie Brown, for coming
Absolutely.
and getting
Absolutely.
up early and always thinking about coming on. I appreciate y'all so much.
Well,
And
thank
come
you
back
so
again when
much.
y'all start the fundraising stuff, because I know
Oh,
y'all do a
thank you.
big
And thank
old
you for what you do for the community.
You do a big old gala too, right? You do a big old gala to raise money. So that should be coming up. Or has it happened already?
No, it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's October 25th. And And it's so much fun because we've shifted. So our gala now, you can count on it. It's the best Halloween gift you can give yourself.
Oh, I
It is
love
a
that.
masquerade, fancy dress up
Oh,
party the weekend before Halloween.
oh, I might have to come
So
this year.
come get your mask, figure out what you're wearing. I Gracie last year. Oh my word, she had the best. It was this flowing, dramatic opera. It was just
Oh
spectacular.
no, I
So I can't
saw
wait to
her.
see what she
I
brings up
saw
next
the
year.
pictures of her dress, and I was like texting her, like, okay, I'm gonna need that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna want that. That was something.
absolutely.
That was something.
Yeah.
Well,
I
thank
do love
y'all.
to dress up, so
Me too. We have that in common, Grace.
yes, we
We
do.
we we love to dress.
Yes, we
I love a
do.
good made up face and a good fancy frock.
Hmm.
I love it. Well, thank you
And a
both
glass
for
of champagne.
and a glass of champagne or two. Thank you
You
very
know that's
much.
right.
Well, thank you all for getting up early and joining me this morning. I'm looking forward to it. Starts tonight, August 20th, runs through Labor Day, 17 shows, Edgerton Park, free. It's kid friendly, I think. Bring your blankets and your
It
chairs and
is.
your picnics and have a good night exploring and listening to the words of the bard. That's what I would
Yes.
say. Thank y'all. It's good to
Thank
see
you.
y'all.
Thank you.
Good to
Thank you
see
so
you.
much. See you guys in the park.
Yes, we'll see you in the park.
See you in the park.
Thank you. All right, Harry Dros. Thank you very much. Y'all have a good day.
You too.
Mm.